to some of you riding on the left side of the road?
Oh, yeah.
You're getting the jitters a bit? Well, you know how you drive on the right side? Well, we drive on the correct side. Okay? And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that is. You drive on the wrong side, even though it's the right side. Imagine, if you will, you were a medieval knight, clad in armour, and you jump atop your trusty steed, and off you go, riding through the glen, away to a castle to woo a fair maiden. Can you picture that as a story? And off you go, and you are riding on your horse. And then after a few miles, you see in the distance another knight, clad in armour, riding his trusty steed, coming towards you. And you go, is this guy or girl a friend or foe? Friend or foe? So what would you do? Hands up, everybody, if you are left-handed. Exactly, 2 or 3 of us out of 46, 47. So the reason you pass on the left is because the knight would hold his sword in his right hand and he would be ready for any imminent attack. So you would pass on the left as a mechanism of defence if this person was a foe and wanted to attack you. And that stayed as a tradition throughout medieval Britain and Europe, and then on into the modern era. Well, of the month of August, but the whole month of August is also the Edinburgh Festival. Now this is the largest performing arts festival in all of Europe in terms of participants, performances, and you've got all kinds of things, from the high-end festival itself, which is about theatre and opera and classical music and ballet. And then you've got the Fringe Festival, which is the fun part, and that's all comedy and cabaret and all kinds of really weird and wonderful stuff. And it's truly a great time to be in the city. So the Edinburgh Festival is very important, and it's full across the city. There is a real interest in the fine arts, in painting and sculpture. There's some beautiful galleries, some amazing museums, and of course it is also a very, very highly respected seat of learning. Edinburgh University is in the top 50 in the world, and has a litany of amazing alumni, scientists, etc. That's just the scuttle at the front. There's plenty more where that came from. Yeah, so 8 forwards, 7 backs, and it's a very fast, physical game played by gigantic men and then really fit men who are the backs, who run around a lot. But I won't go into all the details of the rules, but it is a really exciting game to watch. And it takes 80 minutes, not 4 hours, which is the other big difference. But yes, how the daffodils are blooming already, and they are a little bit premature, I have to say. This has been happening, I'm afraid, year on year. Realistically, the daffs shouldn't be out for another couple of weeks, but it is part of the firm evidence of a little bit of global warming, I'm afraid. Ironic, as we drive past a chemical factory with gas and steam spewing out of it. But yes, it is very much evident here in the British Isles that yes, there's the other side of the Murrayfield Stadium. Over back, ladies and gents, is
tornado was here. Okay? So this is purpose built by the soldiers who were manning it, and this is where the attack happened. They built a huge 15,000-seat stadium around exactly where we're standing. We wouldn't have to stand here in August because it would be
Go and wait. Walk about 15 feet and then turn back and give a thumbs up.
Okay.
Yeah. You see the time they open tomorrow. 10 a.m. So. Alright, we'll come. That's not that St. George's, is it?
I don't know. Look at this beautiful city.